June 2019 was a weird month. We learned that we're all breathtaking, Apple released a $1,000 computer stand to raise their stonks, Minecraft is cool now, and most importantly, some awesome new Fallout 4 mods have been created. June's best mods include a new settlement, a massive settlement overhaul, an awesome weapon mod, and a very interesting quest mod. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss next month's video, and consider turning on notifications. Also, I'm going to be posting some exclusive content on Amino, so if you want to see those videos, give Amino a download and follow my global profile, which you can find by searching Nayflar under users. With that said, let's check out the mods. First up, we've got a cozy little settlement called Myliss Nest by Deku78, which is situated just south of Poseidon Energy in the swamp. A swamp may sound like a terrible place to settle down, and you would probably be right, but the people of the Commonwealth can't afford to be picky, and this settlement is well built as it is mostly raised up from the swampy floor and it has access to water and land to plant crops. And to be fair, it is one of the more interesting looking locations for a settlement. The settlement even has a very small quest, and it has some notes for some lore and backstory. The quest involves exploring the shipwreck near the settlement, which is infested with Mirelurks, and rewards you with a legendary weapon found in a boss chest. The settlement is randomly attacked like any other settlement, and it can be part of the Nuka World Radiant quests. My personal favourite thing about this settlement is that at night it isn't lit up by candles or electric bulbs, it's lit up by Nuka-Cola Quantum bottles. How awesome is that? If you enjoy the settlement system in Fallout 4 and you're looking to add another safe place for the citizens of the Commonwealth, then give this mod a download. Next up, we have Ancient Alien Blaster by BillDog. Due to mod limitations on PS4, we don't really get great weapon mods. However, there is a weapon that isn't available to us in the vanilla game, which is normally inaccessible, which is the Alien Blaster used by the animatronic aliens at Nuka World. This mod makes this weapon accessible and equipable with stats similar to the Alien Blaster found in Fallout 3. The Alien Blaster can be found in a box in the Nukacade under the desk along with around 700 Alien Blaster rounds. This weapon looks really cool, being entirely chrome with fluorescent blue details and a bright blue laser projectile. The weapon isn't particularly powerful and the projectile moves really slowly, so their accuracy in VATS is very low, and trying to use it with free aim can be difficult as enemies will just move out of the way. However, the blaster rounds do look cool, and it's a very unique weapon that you can have some fun with. If you want to try out a new and unique weapon, give this mod a try. At number 3, and taking the bronze medal, is Shooting Range by Invoker Grey. This mod adds a giant shooting range which can be accessed through an APC near Vault 111. Inside the range you will find a bunch of terminals that allow you to spawn in different things into the shooting range, including APCs, trees, hills, and monsters, which will constantly respawn every time you kill one or when they kill each other. There is also a workshop so you can test out different weapon mods without ever having to leave the range, and there is a chest with all of the vanilla weapons and some ammo for them, and there is even a legendary chest that spawns random items. This mod was designed to be used by modders to test weapon mods they're working on, but I think it can also be used just to have a bit of fun trying out all of the different weapons in Fallout 4 and watching behemoths and deathclaws fighting each other. You could download the Wacky Weapons Workshop mod and try out a bunch of crazy different weapon combinations at the shooting range. If that sounds like fun to you, give this mod a download. The penultimate mod on this top 5 list, and taking the silver medal, is Timetravel Shenanigans at Nuka Rocket by Undernear, which is a massive overhaul of Nuka World's Red Rocket with a time travel quest to gain access to new player homes in the settlement. The mod includes a heavily fortified settlement with functional gates, a small interior basement, an optional small and cozy home, an optional massive 17th floor penthouse, functional camp lights, power connectors providing 12 power located on the Red Rocket building, lore and story told through newspaper articles and terminals which reflect the impact of your time travel, several assignable guard posts along the wall, and some epic fights. When you first come across the Nuka rocket after downloading the mod, you will see it's been turned into a huge scrapyard with massive scrap metal walls and makeshift guard towers. The settlement will be overrun by gunners, so you will have a pretty tough fight on your hands before you can properly explore the settlement. However, even after you've dealt with them, you can't get through the main gate, so you will have to find another way in. Once you get inside, you will see a cramped and packed settlement full of small buildings, RV homes, guard towers, a farm, some office areas and more, which is all connected by roller coaster tracks which are very creatively used as bridges. Whilst exploring, you should make sure you read all of the notes you find because they will help you to decide the outcome of the quest. What you decide to do when you use the time travel machine will change the state of the settlement when you return to your time period. The notes and terminal entries will be different, there will be different inhabitants of the settlement, and you may or may not have a small cozy home or a giant penthouse. This is a settlement overhaul and a fantastic quest mod rolled into one, and I had a lot of fun exploring this mod and figuring out the story and the different outcomes of the quest. Even if you aren't planning to use the settlement, I recommend downloading this mod just to explore it, read the notes and complete the quest. The best mod that released for Fallout 4 in June 2019 and taking the gold medal is Circle the Wagon's Red Rocket Overhaul, another mod by Undenier. This mod is very similar to the Fort Abernathy mod that I covered in last month's top 5, as it massively overhauls the Red Rocket settlement, adding giant walls that act as a defensive barrier around the settlement and a bunch of new buildings and structures inside the walls, including a new, smaller Red Rocket building which is perfect for shops and traders. However, not all of the structures will be visible to you when you first enter the settlement. The greenhouse on top of the Red Rocket is currently hidden in a stealth field, so you will need to make your way up there and turn off the stealth field. Just watch out for an angry ghoul that doesn't appreciate you invading his home. Inside the greenhouse you will find schematics which you can use to build improvements for the settlement, which will require a good amount of scrap materials. Firstly though, you will want to clean up the settlement a bit, which you can do by scrapping the various wooden crates found around the settlement, which will clean up most of the junk and clutter on the floors. You will also find 5 notes scattered around the camp to tell the story of the original settlers 100 years before you came out of the vault. The improvements that you can make include adding RVs to the eastern, western and northern walls, and adding a new greenhouse farm connected to the existing greenhouse. Once it's all cleared up and the upgrades have been built, this is a fantastic settlement full of safe and secure homes, a good farming area, and tall walls keeping out undesirables. That will take us to the end of this video. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, please leave a like, and if you want to see more of my videos, I really would appreciate it if you subscribe to the channel. I'm also on Twitter and Facebook, just search Nayflar to find me, or use the links in the description if you want to follow me. If you want to see some exclusive videos which cover the backstories and the history of different companions in Fallout 4, make sure to check out my amino profile. Again, you can search Nayflar or use the link in the description. Thank you to Fluky Robin for being the first channel member. Thank you so much for your support, it really does mean a lot. If you want to support me and help me make more and better videos, please consider joining the guild and becoming a channel member. Just press the join button and I'll give you a shout out at the end of all my videos to thank you for your support. I'll see you in the next one. Good luck out there in the wasteland.